Hey guys, my name is SENIAC and welcome back to another episode of Tycoon 3 Modded Edition. Last episode, guys, we kind of did some more progress on the house and we bought this super mega triple double quadruple XL truck which holds all the things in the back. Like literally everything on this map right now you can put in the back of that truck. That's how big that goddamn truck is. It's big, it's big. So I have kind of briefly mentioned as well last episode that we should try and at some point sort out the wood sorting conveyor system, which we're going to do today. So if you guys enjoyed this and want to see more Lumber Tycoon 3 modded in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. Because guys, we got some pretty cool things planned right now. So there's lots of things I need to take care of for this. I bought a load of stuff. And I kind of want it where I'm not going to have a lot because there's not every type of wood I'm going to be using. I only want to create like a wood sorting area and like kind of space for the woods that I will be using. But I'll set it up first for like one type of wood just to make sure I've got it working perfect before we progress and add more and more on. I won't kind of build the complete setup because as time progresses, I don't know what wood I'm going to be using. So every time I use a type of wood, like right now I'm using white wood and the purple wood. So technically I only need 2 sorting areas. So as I build more and more and I start to need other types of wood, that's when I build more wood sorting areas. So I also need to as well, right? How I want to do it is I want the conveyor system come along here, and as it goes along, it goes into each sorting bin and then bends around if we have more and more. But I want the very first one here to also have a turn on. So if I don't want the wood to be sorted, then I can have it turn and come and filter off, which I think would be pretty cool. But I've got to try and figure out that kind of setup though. It's going to be quite difficult. So in the truck then, I've got loads of things. I need to grab all these little oh, I'm stuck. Why am I stuck? There we go. I need to grab all these out here, the little conveyors with the kind of turning circle thing on, whatever you call them. I'm not sure how many of these I bought. We probably need to buy a lot more. I mean, I know we're going to need to buy a lot more conveyors, like straight conveyors in general. Right, have I got any more of those? No, I haven't. Right, okay, sweet. I've got a load of straight conveyors. I'm going to throw a couple of these out so I can get them all set up. So what I'll do first, and I'll create the first turning point, because not all wood I'm going to want sorted. I'm going to create a turning point so I can just drop it in the back of the truck if I need it to be like that. So we're going to open one of these up first then before I do anything to do my wood sorting area. And let's see, let's rotate. Which is this? Okay, that's the side that I want it to be on. Now I've got to try and connect it up. Boom, did it connect? Oh, so close! So close, SENIAC, so close. Right, try again. Boom! Beautiful! So what this is going to be then, this is going to be like, a small little method that I'm going to get set up. So I can toggle it on. If I don't want it to continue to go for the wood sorting area, I can kind of back my truck underneath it and the wood will then just fall in, which would be quite handy. But I need to create, I did get it somewhere, to switch. There we go, I've got a switch here, which I can use and set up. So I've got multiple switches on my multiple setups. It's going to be beautiful. So where do I place this then? Oh, that is the worst place to place that ever. I pressed the wrong button. Right, let's rotate like this. Drop it. No, it's the wrong way round! Right, is that the right way? There we go. Sweet, mate. Let's go grab a wire and hook this up. And this is going to be the beginning of my wood sorting setup. This is the last thing. This is quite a smart thing to do. Right, here we go. So connect you up to there. Boom. Right, we're going to somehow bring you down like that to then go underneath like that. Boom, boom, and finish. So if I don't want the wood to go for the wood sorting area, I toggle that. All the wood filters through this way and then drops down here, which I can park my truck underneath and it can all fall in the truck. Smart. That is smart. But if I want it to be sorted, then I turn that off, right? And then it goes in this direction and then it hits every wood sorting area, which I got to set up like the wood sorter, which I've got, where is it? It's here. I got lasers, I got the little delay stuff and all that kind of good stuff. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this now comes about. So your boy needs to, right, turn, rotati. There we go. No, it's the wrong way around, isn't it? There we go. Right. Yeah. I'm trying to get the right way round. Right, so I'm going to try and connect this up. Right, boom. Oh, it's a layer down. What are you doing, SENIAC? What are you doing? Right, it's all on that level. So come on. Phone. This is the thing I hate about building. Without. What is it do? Why won't it go connect right now? This is what I hate about the game. It won't connect my parts. Right, but I bet if I turn it upside down. No. Oh my dear God. Right, let's try that one again. There's ways in which you do it. Like, you can, like, get it perfect. So that's perfect, but I don't want it like that. Boom. There you go. See, you got to play around with it. You got to legit play around with it. So we'll do 2 across. Right. And then we'll start our first wood sorting area. So 2 across there, just to give me a little bit of space to park the truck on there. Cause it's got the big booty, that truck there. Quite possibly even need 1 more. No, we could get away with that, right? Or should I be safe and do 1 more? I'll be safe and do 1 more conveyor. Just so we got the spacing down. Right, sweet, mate. Let's toggle all these in the right direction. Beautiful. Okay, right, let's get this one up then. Is this the right way? Needs to go that direction, don't it? Right, let's squeeze you on. Did you on first time? Oh, look at that. Magical, guys. It's magical. Right, so that's our first wood sorting area here. So now then, this is something that I've never, ever built. Like, not in this game, not even in the real game. I've never built a wood sorting area. So this is going to be all trial and error. I kind of roughly know how it goes down and how we've got to do it. So this is going to be all part of the fun right now. How much of this am I going to fail? Probably a lot. So I do know, though, you need the this thingamajig, that thingamajig, and 2 wires. That's all you kind of need for the wood sorting area. And it's just all about placement. You got to place it down correctly. Okay, so the delay here kind of goes right. The delay needs to go on that side. Well, it doesn't need to go on that side, but we need the delay to be hooked up to that. So, which is the best way to do this for the delay? I think if I squeeze the delay here, because I need it to be detected, if I could say the words correctly. So I'm thinking, what's the best method to do this? What is the best method to do this? Right, I'm going to place it here for now. Right, and that creates that delay. Well, it doesn't create delay. That's where the delay goes. And then we've got the laser. The laser babes! Right, and we'll drop the laser beam. Right, I need to get that. Right, will it work like that? I'm trying to see it. I'm going to see if it works like that. It might not work. It might work. Who knows? Right, connect this up somehow. So bring it to the edge. I could be doing this completely wrong. Right, there we go. Can I bring you under? Easy, boy. Easy. Right, now somehow... Oh, there we go. Right, okay, so we'll bring it up to here. Finish it up. I'm thinking that's the right one. So we need to place a little piece of wood in there. So can I squeeze something like this in? We'll hop up the conveyor now and sort it out. Right, is this too big? Right, there we go. Oh, it creates it. Beautiful. So basically, right, by putting that like little white piece of wood in there, that tells us then that if white wood passes through that laser beam, it triggers the laser beam. It triggers the laser beam, right? And then it sends a signal to this delay point over here, which if I adjust the delay to the highest, I think it's the highest you've got to put it to, it creates it for the longest delay. So the higher that is, the longer the delay gets triggered for, meaning it opens this up long enough for the wood to pass through. But the wood to pass through needs to go from here to here. Finish that up. So there's only one way that we could test this right now, and that is to get a beautiful piece of wood. Right, we'll throw a couple up there, and let's see if this works then. So it's going to come up, it's going to hit the laser beam, it gets triggered by the laser beam and the delay, which then should open up that little door and then filter it all to fall that way. That's what it should do. The delay comes. Oh, the delay's a little bit too slow. Right, the delay is a little bit too slow. I mean, it works, but yeah. Right, let's bring the delay down. So about there. Right, let's try that one then. It's all trial and error. You got to play around with it. Try and get the perfect delay for yourself. Because you got to remember, I am doing small chunks because they do get chopped up by the sawmill. So these small chunks need a little bit of a different delay than normal. If that makes sense. Right? Right, let's check this out. Let's check this. Oh no! The other one just went straight into the furnace. God damn it, SENIAC, you fool. Right, let's see this then. It's going to hit the line. Delay. Boom! Ooh, we need the delay a little bit longer, don't we? We need the delay longer than that. Right, let's play around with this then. So maybe increase it. Or maybe, or should we change the delay somewhere else? I feel like we need to move the laser beam a little bit closer in. Right, let me figure this out. Let me play around with it and I'll see if I can come up with the perfect scenario. After the sun now rising, after a long night and me trying to figure this out, I realised something and I feel so stupid right now. I feel so stupid. I was using the signal delay when you don't need that one. It's the wrong one. It's the signal sustain. No wonder it was triggered after a long time. It was delaying. The sustain holds the connection for a long time. I feel so stupid right now. But now we should be able to get it up. So we want to get the signal sustained here in the right place. Right, we'll drop it there. Oh, it's the wrong way around straight away. Look, I'm already making mistakes. Boom. Get the signal all the way to the top. I can't believe what I've done right now. I'm so stupid. So stupid. We've got the wood sort of there with the piece of wood in. That there, the sustain, guys. The sustain. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Nah. I feel so dumb. Yeah, you have permission to call me a fool in the comments. I will let you do it this one time only. This one time only. You have my permission. Right, drop this down here then. So I'm going to get it underneath. Boom, bring it over to there. Hug it up. Oh, good. So now technically, this should work. Right? Right, it probably won't work now. Hold on. Because it's too close on this side. There we go. Right. Will it work now? Boom! No, it didn't detect. Oh, it's too high! Oh, there we go. Look, trust me, I am destined to get this done today when I just don't know when. Right, if I drop that there. How has that done that? Right, god damn it, game. Damn fool. Right, that is now low enough. Right, let's put the wood back in. And somehow I need to get more of these set up as well. Oh, I'm going to struggle, aren't I? I'm going to struggle. But now I know roughly how it's done. Kind of. Should be easy for the next ones, right? That's how it works, right? Oh, I don't know. Right, connect you over to there. Boom, boom, done, done, done. Right, let's try this now. Okay, right. That's going to go through. And finally, hopefully, boom! Creates a delay. Gives it enough time to go through and drop in. Beautiful! Can I cut that up by one more? Yes, I can. So that is the longest that you can sustain the connection. And it now works. So you, get out of my face. I don't want to see you around the streets no more. Right, we set one up for the whitewood. I've got so many more to go. So many more to go. Right, let's get the next one up then. So now we know it's working, we can rock and roll. I can't, if I had the right thingy this whole time, oh dear God, game. Now, look, what are you doing to me? Now you're going to get these conveyors not working? Ha, I don't think so. Your boy's on it. So now, if I originally had the right one, the right machinery, I would have done this a lot earlier. But you know what? Your boy's a damn fool. Right, okay, so I've only got one more of these. So should I do 2 conveyor space? If I did a 2 conveyor space... or not. No, I'll do a 1 conveyor space and then drop this next one in. If it let me pick it up. Okay, which way has it got to go? It's got to rotate here. Slot you in. Beautiful! Okay, so we need to set the next one up. But unfortunately, I don't have the machinery to do a secondary one. I don't know why I bought a laser. No idea why. So we're going to now quickly run to what is now Circuits R Us, which used to be Link's Logic, which is now 100% a lot closer. We'll buy the stuff I need for the next one. So I'm going to need another wire. So the wires are just here. We'll grab the wires there. Speak to your boy, your fake Dennis Daly. But this one's a lot nicer. Apparently there's nothing on the table. I have something on the table, you damn phone! Right, get this. Yes, bye. Thanks. Sweet fake Dennis Daly. Right, run this along. Check in the back of the track. Right, okay. So this is what I picked this up on accident. This is where it all went wrong. The signal delay. When I should have picked up this one, which is the signal sustain. They're too close to each other. They look too similar. You know, it's easy to get confused. Right, buy the signal sustain. Yes, please. It's 520. I didn't realize how much cash money moolah it was. I mean, we got 8 million in the bank though, so we're all good. Throw that in. Right, next then, we need to get the wood sorter, which you can't get confused with this. There's only one type of these, which is this one. So run with it. Bye, run with it. Right, drop that down. Yes, your boy, fake Dennis Daly. Wow, it's 11,000. I didn't even realize it was that much. Right, I bought it. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. And that sets up our second. It's going to set up our second wood sorting area for the white wood. Not white wood, the purple wood that we're using. We're not really using any other type of wood at the moment, so there's no need for me to build a third one. But it works. This legit works. Okay, so. What's this? What did I get first? And I picked up the sustain, didn't I? So the sustain needs to go around about here. Nice. We'll connect the first wire up to it. Boom. Increase the delay of the sustain so it sustains a lot longer. Sustainable. How many times you can say sustain, SENIAC? Fool. Right, okay. So we can get to the same level as this one I had. Is that the same level? Oh, guys, look at this. It's easy once you know how to do it. Now I know how to do it. It's so easy. Before, I'm such a dum-dum. Right, here we go. Connect you to there. Down there. Ooh, across there. There. Beautiful. So I need a small little piece of this purple good stuff. So pull out the axe. Have I chopped it? Yeah, boy, chopped it. Is that small enough to go through? I mean, in. Yeah, boy! Righty! Okay, so there's only one way to test this out. We're going to send a purple piece up. There. And then we'll send a nice chunk of white up. A little bit further away. Right, sweet. So that should skip the white one, because obviously it's not white wood. Which it does beautifully. Then it hits the purple. Creates that delay and turns. Is it long enough? Yes. The white is next. There we go. Is it long enough? Oh! It's not long enough. That's solely because the piece of wood is too small, though. If it was big enough, it would kind of hold that delay a little bit longer. Or if it was on this side a little bit more. So then if it was on this side, it would go through a lot easier. So it does work. It does work. This is like a few minor tweaks because we are using such small wood. It would be beneficial if I create like a little wire that kind of pushed them in the center slightly to kind of, you know, like kind of tackle that little problem that we would have. But that's the longest I can pull it. I can't put it on any longer than that. But that is beautiful. We have this wood sorting area kind of set up. So eventually what I want to do is create these huge bins, like continue the wall going along. Like create these huge bins, which I could then, if I just move this over here, I could then create these really nice little sorting areas. So what I would want to do is, let's bring up the blueprints. Now these walls too big. These walls would be too big, right? I can't even squeeze. Oh, I can squeeze one in. Okay, interesting. I don't know where I want you know, where I would want to put those. I'm not 100% too sure on how I'll kind of set that up. But ultimately, this is something I'm going to have to play around with. It would be something that I have to play around with. But I eventually want to do like little rooms, like to sort the little wood out in its own designated areas. We need to create like a little ramp that goes back down to shoot the wood, like comes through there, then goes down in diagonal. So it doesn't all fall out here. That would be quite cool. It would probably be better to do that with a conveyor than anything else. So that would be where I come down and like kind of sort everything out. But if I turn this around and rotate, we should sort out the wood area, shouldn't we? So let's say that this was the kind of, I'm trying to figure this out now. We've got the gap there. How far do I bring it? So that's 1, 2, and then that's there. Okay, so if I do it by 1, 2, and then 3, try and do 3. Like that. So where am I creating the gap then? So bring it over to the center point. Oh, the center point of that conveyor. We drop 1 there. The center point of that conveyor. We drop 1 there. They're not even the places that I wanted them to be in. But it is what it is. Alright, we'll slightly move this then. Right, move you. Rotate. Like that. And this would be the 1 bin area here for... Right, is that in the right spot? Oh, I've moved it over too many. Too many. There we go. So that would be the spot there. So can I quickly grab some whitewood? We'll kind of like designate 1 bin area to see what it will look like. Beautiful. We get 1 more. We should really throw it all on and let it sort itself out, shouldn't we? Okay, so blueprint-wise, we need the short wall next, which can kind of fill that up. So I've got to be careful for how I'm doing this then. So then we need the others, which is these posts there. Squeeze 1 in. Nice, mate. Right, let's throw a load of wood up. So these are quite small, aren't they? Throw all these up. This is quite cool. It's going to be quite cool to see this happen. Now, I know not all of them are going to go through and actually physically work through the conveyor system here. But we should get pretty close to it. So it toggles it. It goes through. The next one toggles. It all stays in. It's all going to fall through. It works beautifully. But you're going to get the odd piece that doesn't quite do what you want it to do. Like that bit there's now got stuck. So that's going to then trigger the delay and fall through. So not everything is going to go, whoa, that's moving on its own. It's like one of the Mexican jumping beans. So not everything is going to work perfectly to how you want it to, but it's good enough. It's good enough. So let's throw all these in here. Like that. And then I want to see if it's possible, or does it make sense to create either a conveyor, or would it slide? I don't think it would slide itself, and if I did like a, what's it called now? You know, the ramped, what's it called now? I completely forgot. There we go. Oh, the wedges. I don't think it will slide on its own, very own wedge. So we might need to create like a conveyor for it. And probably the best option then is a slanted conveyor. Do I have any? I don't have any that I can use. Okay, right. But I'm not, then the question is that high enough? I don't know. Right, let me finish this off. Let's finish this off anyway. So I'm going to see how far I can take the height up for this. So walls, we get this smooth wall here. Right, can I squeeze one of them in? Yup. Yup. Wow. Messed that up big time. Like that. Move this one. Boom. Right, try and get all the blueprints in as much as I can. So I don't have all the other blueprints, do I? Right. Interesting, SENIAC, you fool. Right, we'll go and buy the other blueprints in just a second then, and buy another conveyor. So get you in, get you in, get you in like that. The first bin is all set up. Let's run. Jump in the vehicle. Right, let's go buy what I need to buy, and then we'll finish up the bins. They're going to be beautiful, guys, when they're done. They're going to be beautiful when they are done. Right, there we go. So we need to buy then a slanted conveyor, which is this one here, I do know. So we'll grab that, and we'll buy the remaining blueprints to what I need to finish that up. Right, chat with you, boy. Yes, buy. Sweet, mate. Let me run. Let me go. Let me spread my wings and fly. Right, it's gonna get dark again very, very soon, so we have to set up some spotlights and whatnot. So we need then the tiny floor as one. Right, buy this tiny floor. No, I didn't mean to press no. Damn phone. Let me chat with your boy. Chat with him. Buy the tiny floor. Yes, please. Thank you. Right, all we gotta do is open it. And then we need to buy the really, really small wall. Which is this stub here, isn't it? Yeah, gotta buy the stub. The stub-a-dub-dub-dub. Right, buy. Buy a stub, yes. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Right, let's get out of here. Let's skedaddle. It's getting dark, boys. It's getting dark. Right, let's go. We've crashed into a tree. GG. I should have bought a second one, shouldn't I? A second conveyor, because we're going to like... then again, it's all trial and error, this is. It's all going to be trial and error. So, let's turn the lights on the vehicle so we can see what we are doing. The vehicle's now driving off. God damn it. Ooh, there we go. Let's get this out. The box. This box fresh. There we go. So, pretty much want it like that. But I've somehow got to float it up. It might be worthwhile placing a blueprint down first, and then placing it on top of the blueprint. So that could be, if I drop that there, I'd say it could be too high, but then again I can use it against it. Like this. Because I can walk under like that, that's fine. Right, we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. It could be good, it could be bad. But I'm going to need a load of more wood anyway to throw up. So might as well get the bigger chunks. Create all the blueprints. All the blueprints right now. Wait, is that conveyed the right way around? Is it spinning the right way around? Ooh, yeah, it is. Okay, so it'll cut through, pushes down here, falls down, and then gets sucked back in with the conveyor. Ooh. Here we go, boys. Here we go. So it all works. It all works beautifully. I like it. I like it. It's not perfect, but it does the job, right? So what I could do as well is place one of these in. If I can get the angle to squeeze it in. Right, which is even extra pushiness. Because I can walk under, which is fine. Which is, you know, what led the question, do I need to make it go up a little bit higher? I don't know. For now, it's kind of fine. But let me get the rest of the blueprints in then. So floors. We've got these tiny floors here, which can fill up the little small gaps like that. We also, I'm hoping I bought the right wall stud. Yep. And I can drop one here too. Boom. Look at that. Beauty. So I need a few more pieces then to throw up. So one in that corner. Oh, apparently it's too big. Damn, boy. I mean, not big enough, sorry. Right, throw you one. Sweet, mate. There you go. There you go. And these are not going to be big enough. I already know they're not going to be big enough, so let me just find a bigger piece. But that should be fine. And that kind of closes up that whole bin area. Oh, no, that's not even big enough either. Damn game. It's because I've used all the big bits as well, haven't I? Excuse me. What do you think you're doing? How dare you not go in? Excuse me. Go in. Fern! You will go in. No! Right. Easy boy. There we go. So that is our first bin setup then area for the white wood. Let's throw, again, these are all smaller pieces. I'm not going to have this many small pieces because this was created from the original 1x1 sawmill, which didn't work very well. So this is why all these pieces are like really big and weird. Because the new size ones, you get, oh, I don't have any pieces that kind of show you, do I? What was that noise? Oh, because you're waiting for the ching-ching-a-ling. Right, that goes in, uses the conveyor. Goes across, is beautiful. Yeah, that was done by the original sawmill, which I was almost pretty much creating like confetti. The new sawmill, the 1x1, creates like these really large square pieces, very similar to what we got over there, the red ones. So these ones are pretty useless. So I'll probably like end up selling all of them. That's now kind of stuck. And you're stuck as well. Is it because it's so small? It's because it's so small, isn't it? Weak, mate, weak. But I'll eventually use all those small pieces anyway to build the next bin or whatnot. But that is our wood sorting area. How legit is this, man? This is so damn cool. Right, I'm going to try and throw as many through as possible. Do you know what would be really cool? If I actually got, a white tree and chopped it and then pull it through. Let's go grab one. Let's go grab one. So there's this one over here right now. We'll quickly grab it. And we'll do it like we're doing like a normal, like, harvesting wood like normally. So chop it down. Timber! He landed in the car. Right, here we go. How perfect was that? Like, I couldn't have even made that up if I tried. That was just so perfect. Right, there we go. Right, can I open the tailgate, please? E. Bam! Right, let's chop this tree. Beautifully, please. We need to drop it beautifully. There you go. There you go. So, drop you in. I drop you in. And I drop you in. And, of course, then we drop you in. There's a blockage. Right, that's all going to go through then, which is kind of cool. It's so dark. It's legit so dark. Right, we'll get rid of this tree quickly because there are enough pieces for now. Jump in the vehicle. So, you've seen how the new pieces come through. Which they're a lot better. Oh, I forgot to turn on the sawmill. God damn it, SENIAC. You damn fool. We could also turn that auto as well, really, couldn't we? You're putting like laser beams and whatnot. So you now see a normal size, which that is a normal size there. Forget these little confetti that I was creating in the past. Who even are you right now? Don't even like you. Look at these pieces coming through. Look at them. Look at them beauties right there. Beauties. And they come up. They're now going to get triggered by the laser beam. And then go through the system. So they come through. They get sorted, mate. They get sorted. They drop down. Right, we do need to sort this out. Because this is not rocking and rolling the way I want it to go. So we may need to reposition it slightly. That's now stuck. So it's not perfect. And that's mainly down to the game not being perfect. There we go. They all get triggered in the end, though. They legit all get triggered in the end. Beautiful. So that should push it along nicely. They all go through. Look at that good stuff. So that's getting clipped then as it falls down. Because it's upside down, technically, these little conveyors here. I'll sort them out for the next episode anyway. But this is so damn good. So damn good. And guys, this is where we're getting it for today. Hope you did enjoy this episode. We finally got a little wood sorted area set up. Next episode, we'll try and like progress and get it kind of finalized a little bit. It's high enough there to get the vehicle underneath, but we may need to raise it slightly. Yeah, we may need to raise it slightly. But until next time, guys, I'll see you all soon. So good. Listen.